Good morning. It is summit day, getting ready. Just ate a banana, having some dates here, and just kind of making a few final last adjustments before we head out. Gonna make sure I put the key in the lockbox before I leave this apartment. And we'll be walking to the start of the P1 and then heading up to Pico Ruivo. Now, from what I understand, there's no water on this trail. Apparently, there's no streams to fill up, there's no fountains, so I'm carrying about 3 liters today, so pack's gonna be a little bit heavier. I'm sure I'll be drinking quite a bit of water on the way up, so it should get lighter as we ascend. It's like 4,000 feet of elevation gain, so I'm sure I'll be sweating and drinking plenty of fluids on the way up. It's official. Key is in the lockbox. Place looks clean. Got everything. Did a double check scan. So I think I'm good. I'm feeling good. Legs are feeling good. I think I got everything I need food-wise and also water-wise for this ascent up. Nice and cool this morning. So I wonder what the weather is going to be like up there at the top. Hopefully it's a beautiful day to get a nice view. We are not on the PR1 yet. I have to walk about 1 kilometer to get to the start of it. Once we get to the beginning of the PR1, we'll check in and we'll film the initial ascent up to the peak today. Should be exciting. Here it is. We are here. And we gotta go all the way up to, I believe, where it meets the 1-2, and then you can go to the peak. So once you get here, it's, of course, right up these steps. I'm already sweating. So apparently, this is one of the most challenging hikes in Madeira. So just want to point this out. Coming up from Ilha, don't miss this sign. It says go right. So you can go straight here, but you actually want to go up this way. So it's like a fork, a little split in the road here. And then again, I almost caught myself following these double tracks when really it's over here to the left. I mean, it's pretty well marked. It's just in the dark. You got to be extra vigilant. So far, this path isn't as bad as some of the other trails I have traversed. Pretty gradual incline for the most part here at the beginning. I mean, considering relative to Madeira and other paths that I've climbed, although it does look like it's starting to, I think I spoke too soon, it's starting to get steep now. It's crazy because this trail is just blasted through rock. So it's just massive rock formations or rock walls on either side of me. A little scary because I have seen like rocks on the side. Looks like they kind of fell from the walls here. So just got to be mindful of that as you're going up. So this is another turn you can miss. I've been following these double tracks for a little bit of the trail, and then it veers off to the left over here. On all trails, it looks like it has a split further up, but I think it's because of the elevation, because this continues, it looks like this continues below the actual hiking path over here. I just happen to see, I think, the sign right here, the marker, the blaze. Yeah, because I was looking, there you go, and you follow this trail, because the double tracks continue down parallel to it. So on all trails map, it actually looks like it's one and the same, but it is in fact not. That's about probably 2 meters below me right now as this continues to ascend up. So it's going to be very mindful of that, of any splits or any intersections that happen on your GPS apps. And the reason why I know that is because it happened to me before, I think on day 2, where I thought I was on the trail, but the trail was actually above me. So it's just a little deceiving. So this is a little confusing. PR1's just pointing in this direction. There is a trail that goes down there. I think they all both meet back up at the same place, but there's also another one here with the steps, and both all trails and Mappy point to this one, I believe. So I don't know, this is a little confusing. All right, so just to let you guys know, I ended up taking the middle path up the stairs. That's what both all trails and Mappy directed me towards. But I do believe if you go both ways will take you to the same place. So I don't think it matters. The trail to the left looked like it went down. Looks like there was some pretty steep decline and then steep incline. Whereas this one just gradually keeps going up, it looks like. So that's what I'm doing, but sun is starting to come up. So come up here, turn the corner. There's a damn house up here. What the hell? Holy shit. Let's check this out. I was not expecting this. But seriously, what the hell? Maybe this used to be some type of campground or something? Oh man, whoa. Yeah, look at that view. Damn, pretty cool, old abandoned place. Maybe this used to be, I don't know, maybe some type of maintenance or, not sure. I do gotta say, the trail so far has been well maintained. Look at these trees. These are massive. Straight drop right down there. I believe that's where the other path is right below me. But this is so freaking cool. So this is where the other path, the one below me, comes up from. They all kind of meet here at this little three-way junction. Ilha, that's where I just came from. And then we'll continue on the 1-1. Just about halfway there. Going on about 2 hours right now. So I should probably be there in another 2 hours and some change or so. And honestly, guys, this really isn't that bad. I mean, granted, I've been on a lot rougher trails, a lot more steep trails over these past, 6 days? So that's what I have to compare it to. Honestly, this one's not that bad. It's just a little tricky navigation-wise. Just want to make sure you're going the right way. In regards to technical climbing, it's not really, you can do it. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. There's a few steep passes. I wouldn't call them a scramble, but there's a few places where, you have to strategically place your feet, make sure, you don't slip. I'd say it's a fun, moderately easy to moderate challenge, I'd say. So far. I haven't, not at the top yet, so we'll see. Bring water for this trail. There is no water along this path. At least the way I went. I haven't seen anything. I could hear it. I could hear waterfalls in the distance, but there's nowhere to fill up. There's no water fountains or anything so far. At least this trail has some decent footing, decent steps. I'm getting very hungry, burning all these calories, walking up these steps. I know there's a restaurant
going down the other side. So I think we're gonna have to stop there on the way back down at that restaurant off the PR12. There's no, there's no like real vistas or views of the mountains or ocean yet. We're getting there though. Just look at how these trees grow. They're like all twisted. It's just like the branches are wrapped around itself. Got my first break in the tree line to catch a glimpse of the mountain peaks. I can see people walking up there. So that is where I'm going, that peak right up there. I can also see like a little hut, or like a little house as well. We're finally coming up to where the 1-2 and 1-1 meet. There we go. Whew. Whew. Oh man. Oh, we gotta go all the way up there. PR1 is still closed due to the fire. So the only route you can do is hiking up the 1-2 all the way up to the top. See, closed that way. making my descent back down from the peak. There's just too many people up there. I spent about half hour up there. The PR12, all the way down to Teixeira, Achada, I think. I think there's a restaurant down there, so we'll follow that. Get some food and some drinks. So this is the way I came up. We're gonna split off and go back towards the 1-2. This way. This has been quite the decline. Trying to skirt around all these people. But it's moving. They're pretty quick. I see the parking lot. Almost there. Oh, man. I think the trail continues down there. But I need to eat first. Spent way too long there. A friend called me. Ended up talking to him for a bit, and then just kind of sightseeing there. It took a while coming up because I ran into hikers, talked with them for like 20 minutes, half hour. Plus there was a bunch of people going up to the Pico Ruivo, and that took a little bit of time going up. Coming down was actually pretty quick. Where do I go? Down here? And now I gotta figure out where to go. This is a little confusing. Maybe it's right down here. Oh boy. Ugh. See, this is what happens when you take alternate trails. You don't know what you're gonna get into. I mean, you can see why no one really takes this. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But, oh gosh. Let's see, I think this way. This was not a fun one. Ay, ay, ay. Somehow I got way off. Panic mode there for a second. I had to figure out how the hell to get back to this trail. But see, sometimes that's like, it says there's a trail, then there ends up not being a trail. But either way, like, you still would have ended up coming back down here if you just keep going towards the trail. You just don't know if there's going to be a big drop at the end or not. That was fun, a little off-road detour. And now we are back on the trail that I've planned for today to get down to Santana. Oh, it's so nice to be back on a non-crowded trail. That was brutal. The PR12 up to Pico Ruivo. Way too many people, way overcrowded. It kind of just ruins the experience a little bit, you know? The people bum rushing you, walking right up on your heels, right behind you. So damn fast. And you can't even take your time, so you gotta pull off to the side and let them go through if they're trying to run by you. And then you're going down, people are coming up, and you have to shimmy around each other. It just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably one of the nicest hikes here on the island. But damn, it kind of just ruins it for you when you're just trying to enjoy nature and just enjoy the sights. I just got spit out onto another path, so I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. I think I am. I think I just keep going down. We are emerging from the woods. We walk down here, and then there's another path right off of this main road. Back into the woods we go. Right off of that main road back there, you come to a little four-way route intersection. Yeah, it looks like there might be something down there. Then there's stairs to a lookout point up here. There's, I don't know, I don't think there's anything up there. And you get a beautiful view right here. Look at that. Wow, you can almost see all the way, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the peninsula way out there on the eastern side of Madeira. And then we're just gonna follow this double track. Yeah, I think that's definitely the eastern peninsula all the way out there that you can see in the way distance. So we are getting closer and closer to our final destination, which is crazy to think how fast this has been going. Oh, this trail has been a nice change of pace. Wide open, flat road, even. So much nicer than some of the other rocky, jaggedy, uneven trails I've been walking on. Just had a very gentle rain. The first rain I've seen since I've been here. And it's been 7 days. We are getting ready to cross the road again, I believe, coming up here. At about 100 meters, I think. So I just came from back there. Had to go up a little bit, and then here's our turn here. Right down in here. Back on a proper hiking path towards Pico das Pedras. And I hear like a little party going on at this campsite, I think, that I'm going to. I hear some music, I hear people. So I'll be hiking right into a party. Look at these damn trees. Yeehaw! We are coming in through Pedras de Picas, or Picas de Pedras campsite, and there's a little party going on here. Leaving Pico das Pedras. So I chatted with that group there for a little bit. It is a tour guide expedition, a private tour guide for that group of like, they look like 20 people, where they have like little stops along the island that they host for them. Here is the Pico das Pedras campsite, which is where I was actually looking at staying tonight. But I didn't get the license. Oh, they got a little fountain here. I might fill up actually. This is super nice. It's a little damp, a little moist. Oh, you could actually probably stay under here too, if it rained. But this is a solid campsite. The bathrooms are not too nice. I was just in there. They're a little beat up. Really nice. Yeah. But yeah, this is where I was looking at staying tonight after the summit. Actually happy I'm going to a hotel so I can shower, chill. And I got down because I didn't think I was gonna be able to get down here this fast. And plus there's a hike I want to do tomorrow, so I know I need to be a little bit closer to that too. Let's check it out. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna fill up one of my bottles here for the rest of the way down. Look at this street with all the hydrangeas. That's pretty cool, huh? Cheers. Ooh, little bit of red wine after a long day. I tell you, the Portuguese wine is delicious. Guess how much this was for a full glass? $1.50 or €1.50. So I think that's under $2. Can't get those prices back in the US. That was Bar Adonde, I believe. Cheap wine, cheap drinks. They don't speak English there, and they only take cash. Get your Google Translate app out or learn a little bit of Portuguese, which is what I did before I came here. and it was relatively easy to get what I needed. Just wanted to show you guys it's official. We have entered Santana, which was my destination for today. What a great day. Actually, the rain held off, sun came out, made it to where I'm staying tonight, Casas de Campo do Pomar. This place is freaking amazing. It's like a little villa suite area. It's just a whole little environment of different villas. Let me show you where I'm staying. I swear I didn't realize this place was like this when I booked it. So when I arrived here, I wasn't sure how to check in. So I asked some person, and he's like, yeah, the key's already in the door. I'm like, what are you talking about? This key right here was literally just in this door here. And the door was open, so this is where I'm staying. Immediately to the left, we got the bathroom. Beautiful space here, big ass bathroom. Got my clothes ready for like a little pre-wash. Bedroom right here. Pretty big bedroom. Like this place is a lot bigger than I expected. To the porch too, which is nice. Main lobby area. We got a kitchen right here. Very decent sized kitchen. Decent sized living room. The patio area. We got a nice little hammock. Table outside where I'm currently eating right now. This was absolutely delicious. I'm still eating it, but it's Marcel Bistro. So freaking good. And then you got a little terrace in the backyard here. Unbelievable. This place is amazing. So here's the resupply for tomorrow. Except tonight I got this little cake that I'm gonna eat. I have a few raw eggs tonight. I'm just gonna do 2. These are actually really good. They're straight from the farms here in Madeira, so you know you're getting good quality there. Got some fruits, and then I got some nuts and dates for tomorrow. I think breakfast might be a banana and the orange, and then I can snack on these tomorrow. Just single ingredients. I try to eat food that's raw, unprocessed, you know, to a certain degree, you know, depending on the quality. So I'll suck down a few eggs tonight, which is great for testosterone. Been dying to try this little bolo, this little cake. So I'm gonna eat that. I feel like I deserve it. Reward after summiting Pico Ruivo today. That's it for tonight. I think I'm gonna sleep good. I can actually sleep in tomorrow. Stay tuned. I think tomorrow's gonna be an interesting one. This is one that I'm very unsure about in regards to the condition and also navigation wise. So this should be quite the trek tomorrow. See y'all in the AM. Peace.